So today we're going to talk about the rhythm notes. First we're going to listen Bach Chorale. Let me find it outside. Okay. The next one. So first let's talk about the beginning. The music staff is a group of 5 lines parallel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 4 spaces. Let's see if I have it here. So 5 lines and 4 spaces, so we have 9 notes, 9 pitch notes, 5 from the lines and 4 from the spaces. So while we put the pitch notes together with the rhythm notes on this pauta or pentagram or music staff, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines and 4 spaces. Together with the clef, we have the pitch note. Without the clef, it's just a rhythm note. Let's talk just about the rhythm notes. In the Western and traditional music, we have the whole note, half a note, quarter note, eighth note, 16th note. Let's go into 16th note, okay? So the whole note, for each note, we have a rest, a pause. So on the whole note or semi-breve, you have the whole rest or pausa da semi-breve. Pausa means rest, silence. One whole note is equal to 2 half notes. One whole note is equal to 4 quarter notes. One whole note is equal to 8 eighth note. One whole note is equal to 16 16th note. Which means the half a note is going to be the double of the speed in relation with the whole note. The quarter note is going to be the quadruple of the speed regarding the whole note, and the quarter note is going to be the double of the speed of the half a note. Okay. So we have a whole note, half a note, quarter note. Let's see. So the whole note is the semi-breve, is the double of the minima. Minima is half of the whole note. Seminima is the quarter of the whole note and half of the half a note. Eighth note or colcheia. Eighth note or colcheia is half of the quarter note. No, it's half of the it's half of the quarter note and 1/4 of the half a note and eighth of the whole note. Sorry, I was messing. The 16th note or semicolcheia. Or semicolcheia is half of the eighth note, 1/4 of the quarter note, 1/8 of the half a note, and 16th of the 16th of the whole note. Sorry, 16 of the whole note. What this has to do with the speed? The 16th note is the double of the speed of the eighth note. Okay? Let's do some exercises so we can understand better how to perform those rhythm notes. In relation with the Bach Chorale, you just had on the second one, you just have quarter note, half a note, quarter note, dotted quarter note, eighth note, quarter note. Dotted quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, half a note with a fermata. Fermata should hold this tempo here, the duration of the note could be half of the tempo. For example, you hold one half a note plus one quarter note, or the same amount, one half a note. This will depend on the maestro, the conductor, or the performer. So this is fermata. Let me write down the name here. Fermata. And here so you have one thick line, double bar. This is double bar, and this two dot means ritornello. Ritornello, ritorno means go back, repeat. The repeat sign. Why it's written, why we say in Italian? Because the nomenclature was made in Italy long time ago, so we use that nomenclature. But it's the repeat sign. And here also you have the tempo set. Quarter note is equal to 64, which means a little bit faster than the andante. Andante is the pace of the walking. You see those ligadura or tie. That tie is to add to the duration of the note. So duration of the quarter note, you add the eighth note. It's going to be a dotted quarter note. Dotted quarter note. In this case here, it's not to the duration of the note because they have different pitch. that is B4 and C5. So this is to mean that legato, the notes are connected. Same thing here, this legadura or this tie, excuse me, is not to add to the duration of the note, but to sing or play connected. Excuse me. Sing or play connected. That ta, ta ta ta. I'm singing one octave lower, so ta ta ta. No, it's ta. So connected. So have different types of tie. One for the duration that add to the duration of the note. In this case, duration of the note is the chord note, so it's going to be chord note plus eighth note. It's going to be a dotted chord note. In this case here, the B4 to C5 is to connected. It's a ta ta, but ta 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 ta. So to sing or play more connected. And on the lower voice of the treble clef, this is the treble clef, you have eighth note against the chord note. This chord, and his half and half note, chord note, half a note with the combination of the chord note and eighth note, chord note. So you have two different rhythms on the treble clef. And this is the bass clef. We have here dotted half a note, chord note, half a note with the fermata, chord note, dotted chord note, eighth note under the half a note, chord note, and half a note. Here is dotted chord note. Dotted chord note has three eighth notes, two for the chord note and one for the dot. Let me show here the dot. Now let me finish here and we'll show the dots. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that refers to that dotted chord note. Chord note, half a note with the fermata, half a note, chord note with the two eighth notes, half a note, chord note, half a note, chord note, and half a note. After we talk about the... So one whole note is equal to two half a note. Let's put this, let me find a space here. One whole note is equal to two half notes. One half a note is equal of two chord notes. One chord note is equal to two eighth notes. I'm just putting notes here without it, just to show. So one chord note is equal to two eighth notes. And 1/8 note is equal to 2/16 notes. I just made up here, I'm not sure how it's going to be sound, but one whole note is equal of 2 half a note. One half a note is equal of 2 quarter note. One quarter note is equal of 2 eighth note. One eighth note is equal of 2 16th note. Let's listen. If to the dissonance, I change it. Okay. Our reference is going to be a quarter note. I'm going to put the quarter note here. One quarter note is equal of 2 eighth notes. And one quarter note is equal of 4 16th notes. And also, one quarter note is equal to 3 eighth note in triplets, called tercina. Let's listen from the 8th note, from the 16th note. Let's see how. It's not right here. I want to make this rhythm here. If I add different tempo, won't change the rhythm, but change the tempo. Tempo means the speed of the music. Okay, let's hear now. Now let's speed up here the quarter note. Quarter note is equal to 120 ppm. Now let's see the quarter note faster. Faster yet. Now quarter note is lower. Change the tempo does not change the rhythm, we change the tempo. When you change the speed of the quarter note, that is our referential, will change the tempo, but will not modify the rhythm. The rhythm stays the same. Let's do again a difference here now. Quarter note equal of 80. With the same rhythm, but different tempo. The difference between tempo and rhythm is tempo is how fast or how slow the music is going to be performed. And the rhythm is what you wrote. So the rhythm won't change with the tempo. The rhythm stays the same. What changes is how fast and how slow you're going to perform. So the assignment is to write all the rhythm notes on the Bach Chorale that is on your files. I'm going to add, okay? Let me see if I add here. Now we are going to listen some of examples of Johann Sebastian Bach music played on the original instrument that he wrote. For example, Toccata and Fugue by Bach. He wrote by organ, is the instrument, organ pipe. Toccata and Fugue in D minor. pipes of the organ. And here you have 3 manuals, 1, 2, 3. Those keyboards, and they have different register, different timbre that with the you can use with the drops, you can with the stops. I mean, you can open or close, so you can have different sounding. Until here, now let's see the other performance that with the electric guitar. I'm showing you Sebastian Bach because it was with him that installed the Western traditional music, the tonal music, tonal. Without him, probably we're not going to have ever electric guitar or neither keyboard that we have. Now I'm going to add the prelude from Wohltemperierte Klavier.
Friends would walk up to me and just be like,
C minor, András Schiff first, and after the electric. Now the fugue. Now with the louder 6100, I think it's louder lace, I'm not sure exactly, but let me check here. All those links is going to be on the description of the video after when I finish it here, okay? She's going to play the prelude, and after the next one I would like for you to identify what part of the Bach that they're going to sing or play, okay? Not in this. This is just the prelude. The main material for the rhythm material for the prelude is 16th note.
If you struggle to lose weight, you must see this.
My question now, let me see if I can find here first before I put here. From this, the prelude number 2 in C minor of Johann Sebastian Bach, what do you find in this music here? That I'm going to play for you by Amy Grant, called Sing Your Praises to the Lord. Identify for me if it's the prelude or if it's the fugue. So what the elements that she used on in her song? Was the prelude or the fugue? Let's find out here. Let me get the music. With from the Wohltemperierte Klavier, the Prelude number 2 in C minor. András Schiffer plays the Prelude and see the main rhythm notes for the Prelude is the 16th note. See? This edition you hear by the Chorale. That's the Prelude. Let me go direct to the Fugue. Fugue. Now this is the cadenza. The first subject, the theme here. So that's the fugue. Fugue. On the Emigrant's music, she used the elements of the prelude of the fugue. That's my question. Thank you for today. I'll be posting on the description